Why, hello, everybody. Welcome to week 6 here in Introduction to Criminal Justice. It's going to be a real brief weekly update, but we do have a couple of important things to go over. So let me get out of the way and we'll talk about what we've got going on this week. First, this week we're going to be looking at Chapter 6 on police officers and law enforcement operations. Remember to start working on your exam review as you read the chapter in the book and as you watch the video so you can submit that in a timely manner. And remember that original post for this chapter will also need to include what you found most interesting about the chapter, and that it's got to be submitted in a single post. You'll also need to take the exam and make at least a 100 on it. Okay, you only have to make a 70, but you can retake it till you make a 100, and it will help your final grade. Remember, the quizzes are worth the same thing as one of the exams, so if you didn't do as well on the exam as you would have liked, this can help you bring your grade up. And then finally, this week, you'll have to complete your follow-up post to discussion number 5. Make sure you get those done using the proper protocol. Again, we're talking about discussions being worth 10% of your grade, so do it right. That's an easy 100 points between the quizzes and the discussion. That is 100 points for 25% of your grade if you do them, and anybody can do them right. It doesn't take a whole lot to do it. It's just a matter of actually looking at other people's posts and finding the differences. So I know y'all can do it. So please do. The only other thing I wanted to mention to you is on the research paper. Last week in my email I sent out, I asked for you to tell me who you were interviewing and why they were an expert in the field. And I got about 4 emails back out of a class of 25. That's not good. You're not reading the emails I send out. It's also, this research paper is due next week. So if the reason you didn't email me is you hadn't interviewed anybody, hey, time is running out. You've got less than 14 days to complete the research paper. So make sure you get that done and have someone else read it. So you want to finish it this week, so you've got next week to have a fellow student read it, have anybody. You got a 10-year-old child, have them read it. They'll enjoy trying to look at mom or dad's work and critique it. And when you give it to somebody, don't give it to them and say, hey, look at this and see if it's okay. Give it to them and said, I know I've made some grammatical errors in here, and I know I've written some things that might not make sense. Find them for me. Challenge them to find things for you, and they will. Give it to them and say, hey, check this out, and they're going to pat you on the back and go, rah, 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 you did great. Well, that doesn't help you. You want them to find mistakes, so challenge them too. And if you challenge them, then you've given them permission to be critical of your work. So please do that. Okay, that's all I've got for you this week. I will talk to you again next week. Get those papers done.